Hey everyone! So in this two-part series, I'm going to be showing you some prizes that I got from Toreba. If you don't know what Toreba is, it is an online application as well as a website that you can access where you can remotely control a claw machine that is located in Japan, anywhere from around the world. So I know they have their limitations, so definitely look them up. I'm going to put the link in the description down below so you can actually check out what they offer when it comes to prizes and how the setups are. And what's cool about these Japanese claw games, they're called UFO catchers, and they're not meant to have you actually pick up the item and have it drop into the prize chute. It's more of a skill-based game, so you sometimes have to do lifting so it can fall over the platform. Other times you have to make it slide between two different poles. You can look up videos like that of people that play claw machines in round 1 on YouTube, as well as people who actually post their Toreba wins and plays as well on YouTube. So let's get started. So I have the biggest box here beside me, so I'm going to open that one, and then I have two smaller boxes I'm going to open in the next video. So I'm going to go pretty fast, or try to at least. I'm going to probably do a small review on the items. Some of them I'm going to actually take out of the plastic, other ones I'm not going to, because I do resell some of the items because I have too many plushies, and it probably was one of those days where I was just playing like crazy and then realized I don't need all of this stuff. So I do post them on eBay. Sometimes I do giveaways on my Instagram channels of the plushies that I won, and other times I also give them to friends that are interested. So the first prize that I got is this little bunny. I think it's called, it's called Petausa Loppy Bunny. Pardon my pronunciation. So a bunch of these prizes are Japanese or related to Japan, so that's why I'm going to be struggling with saying their names or not knowing what they are, because sometimes I get prizes because they're cute, other times I get prizes because I know of them, and sometimes I just get them because they were easy to win at the time. So yeah, this is a little bunny, and it actually rattles. You can hear that. It is in a baby form, so it has a pacifier. And like I said, I'm not going to remove it from the plastic if I'm going to resell it or do giveaways. So yeah, he is definitely smaller than I expected him to be, but it's alright. He's pretty popular, so I've sold maybe 1 or 2 plushies from the same TV show or anime, whatever this character comes from, on my eBay account. So yeah, he's probably gonna go pretty fast. The next item I got is Nemo. So here is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. So when he was set up, he was pretty easy to win. I actually won 2, one for a friend that was interested in the plushie, and then I won another one. I was thinking of keeping him, but after waiting for the packages to ship out, I realized that I don't really need him. I'm going to check with my boyfriend if he wants him. If not, he's probably going to go for sale, giveaway, or given to a friend that's interested in him, because I know my boyfriend's brother, or one of his brothers, actually likes sea creatures, and one of them is Nemo. I got him a Nemo plushie maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but maybe he might take him. Oh yeah, and then this box, it's pretty big. It has about, I think, 15 or 16 prizes from what I remember. So yeah. Then here is the next prize. He is pretty big. He was actually pretty easy to win. He was in a weird setup where he was hanging by his feet like this, and you kind of had to scoot off his legs in order for it to fall off from the poles. So this little guy is from Card Captors. I think his name is Sakura. I could be wrong. He kind of looks like a cat. And he has wings. So here is the side, back, and the other side. So I'm definitely going to be selling this guy. I know he's popular too. I kind of watched 1 or 2 episodes of Card Captors, but not really into the show. There was only a couple of animes that I was religiously watching or catching up with at the time when I was really into anime or before. So yeah, he's going to be for sale on my eBay account. So my eBay account is called Jaragab. So you can basically, probably you can search it Jaragab and then Toreba prizes, and then you would see some of these prizes on there. I'm actually going to put a link in the description too. I forgot I can do that. So yeah, here is the next prize. So I'm actually going to keep this one. So I will be removing him from the plastic. This character is called Rilakuma, and he is a bear. And I'm keeping this one because he is pastel rainbow colored, and he was very, very difficult for me to get for some reason because the claw ended up being strong and then not at the very end when I was trying to get him. So he was between two poles like this by the ears, and no matter what I did, he wouldn't get off of them until finally I made the claw kind of like pull him like that slightly, and then he finally slipped through. So here is the front side, the side, the back, and the other side. So he's really fluffy, if you can tell. And yeah, I don't really know about this character too much, and I've won a couple of him from round 1 before and also online, but I've sold a couple of him, and yeah, for this one in particular, I'm going to be keeping him because he is very difficult to get and very cute. So I'm going to toss him onto my bed, which is across from me because I have no space to put stuff around here. So here is the next plush. So I'm actually going to be keeping this one. So I wasn't really into Alice in Wonderland. The only reason why I'm into it kind of now, but in particular Alice, is because when I go to Disneyland and I take this particular character test that they have in kind of like the animation studio in California Adventures, whenever I take the test, I mostly get her as my character because she's adventurous, curious, yeah. So I'm that way too, so I'm always surprised when I get her because I don't really like her, but she's grown on me after getting her so many times on the test. So here's the front side, side view, back side, and side view. So she is positioned in a laying down position. I do have a smaller Rapunzel that looks like this, as well as a big Rapunzel. So the Rapunzel version was really easy to get, but when I tried getting Alice, I was struggling so bad. So yeah, that's why sometimes I end up keeping some of the plushies, just because I struggled so hard, and I don't feel like selling it because I'm definitely not going to get my money back. But it's all in the fun and games when you play all these different claw machines. So I'm gonna toss her onto my bed. Because yeah, I mean I have space around where I'm filming, but I want to keep my sale items separate from my keeps. So here is a Rapunzel. I'm going to keep her because she's super cute. I really like the movie Tangled, so I like her storyline, and yeah, I love the music. I like her character and how adventurous she is as well. So here's the front side. It's really hard to figure out the side view, back side, and the other side. So I really love the details of all these different plushies from Japan and just the different styles that they have. It really looks like she came out of like an anime or a Japanese cartoon. So yeah, and I love the details of her dress, how frilly it is. The color scheme, the little flowers on her hair. Yeah, so she is also laying down as well. I think they were like daydreaming series or something. They have other characters. Like right now they have Jasmine up as well as I think still Rapunzel. So off to the bed she goes. And I need to figure out my stacking of items. So yeah, here is the next item. I have no idea what this guy's name is. He is a lion, and yeah, and the tag is underneath him, and I'm not going to open him up because I'm actually going to sell him. And he was actually pretty easy to get to. He was in a set or in a setup where it was like a V shape, and you had to bring him from one side to the other side, and the claw was pretty strong, so if you positioned it right, you can win it in 5 moves or less. So yeah, got him. Here's the front, side, back, and side. And I know he's popular too. His mane reminds me of this donut that they have where where it's like fluffy like that. So I don't know, he just reminds me of food. And then I have these two. So these are called Mascots whenever they're small plushies like this. And I ended up getting mostly him because he is one of my favorite characters from can't remember the anime, but his name is Kurama, and then this is his demon form. So he's known for attacking with flowers and controlling them, especially roses. And then his demon form is just, he's crazy. So I wasn't caught up with the series. I kind of watched a couple of episodes. I stopped when he actually started fighting, and I had to rewatch that scene because, yeah, it just was nostalgia for at this point. And I should take them out of the plastic. I'm keeping these. And they partnered up with Sanrio. So for this set, they had the other main characters too available, and they paired him with Batsmaru. So he's like a little penguin, super cute. So he's kind of cosplaying both of these characters. But yeah, this one was easier to get. This one was not, even though I was playing the same machine one after the other. So I was trying for him. It took forever, and I was so mad that I ended up playing for him too after I won him, and I got him in like 4 or 5 moves. So yeah, see, this is this is why I have so many plushies, because sometimes I want the whole set, other times it's because I get really frustrated and I end up winning the second prize or the first prize pretty quick and assuming that I would win the next one faster, or vice versa. So yeah, so these are gonna go to my bed. Then the next ones that I got are these cute little sitting Pokemon. So my favorite character is Charmander, and then I ended up getting Pikachu because he is kind of close to the edge of the platform that they were perched on. So for this particular setup, it wasn't just actually like pulling or making the character fall off the edge of the platform, like over the edge. They also had these kind of like dual mountain spikes that prevented it from falling automatically. So you had to kind of get the claw in the right position for it to lift up so it can go over. Yeah, it's really complicated. You should definitely check out the app, the website, to see what I'm talking about when it comes to weird setups. And basically using the claw as a way to get prizes around things or over things, and not just picking it up and hoping that it would drop down the chute. So yeah, here is Charmander. Front side, side view, back view, oop, big tag, back view, and other side view. And then Pikachu, front side, side, back side, and then other side. So I have actually Jack and Sally in this kind of form where they're sitting on the edge. They're at my cubicle at work. So I think I'm going to add these to my cubicle as well. I'm going to have to remove the tags because for Jack and Sally, their tags were actually underneath. So I actually left it underneath, I believe. And then I eventually cut it off. So I'm definitely going to have to cut it off right away. So yeah, they sit on the edge like, yeah, like this. See how cute? So yeah, I'm definitely keeping these. These are going to go to work. Then I got this guy. He was a lot harder than I thought he would be. I mean, it didn't take too long to get. But it was very frustrating because sometimes when you think you position the claw right, instead of the prize rolling over the platform, it sometimes rolls backwards. So yeah, that's a tricky part too when it comes to prizes that are rounded. So yeah, here is a panda that is in tempura. So he looks like a tempura shrimp, but a panda is coming out instead of shrimp. So here's side view, back side, side view, front side. So he is very, very soft and fluffy, if you can tell in the video. So yeah, super cute. So I'm gonna keep him and I'm gonna toss him onto my bed. Gonna have to fix up a pile of plushies. So here is the next prize. So this is for my boyfriend. I'm going to just keep it in the plastic right now. I'm thinking of giving it to him for Christmas. So I'm actually going to keep one of these boxes and store all the different prizes I got from Toreba for him into it. So I'm not going to open this up, but it's basically a big round Pokeball plush. So in the original setup, it was in a way that we had to roll it off the platform. And like I said, if you position the claw right, it either rolls off the platform, but if you don't position correctly or it's not strong enough, it's going to roll backwards. But eventually it was put into a setup where it was between two poles, and it was like kind of rolled up like that. And then I eventually had to just push it down and it fell through. So yeah, here is a Pokeball. He's, yeah, side back. Sorry, that was kind of pointless because it's still in the plastic. But if you want to see some of my prize wins from Toreba, you should definitely go to my Instagram account. I'm going to put a link to all my social media accounts, but if you want to see some of my win videos, it's posted on Instagram. And I've been cutting down how much I've been playing from Toreba because I've been waiting for all these shipments, as well as trying to put more money towards my Funko Pop collection. But I'm definitely still playing. I did play yesterday, or whenever this video is posted, I did play a day in November, and I actually won 2 items with $30. Yeah, that's not as good. Maybe it's good to some of you. Other people, they're like, oh, you should have had someone else play for you, or maybe just given up. But I think that's still pretty good for wins on Toreba, because it's definitely very hard. And the beauty of getting all these prizes, you're either getting them for less, or you're just getting items that are exclusive to Japan that you can't really buy in the US. Some of these items are sold in certain Japanese stores like Tokyo Lifestyle and some other Japanese kawaii or cute stores that have cute items. But yeah, so I don't know, it's all in the fun and game. It's a gamble. But yeah, so the last item in this box, oh, actually I had 2 more before I show you this one. So I won this one. It is a Donald keychain, and he looks like a pastry. I was thinking of not keeping him because I was actually aiming for alien shaped one, but after looking at it, I'm definitely gonna end up keeping it. And if I don't end up liking it for my collection, I can always give it to my friend that absolutely loves Donald. So it comes with a ball chain. 1 second. Sorry, my dad was yelling at me for getting rid of my garbage, even though the trash can isn't that full. But yeah, that's the problem of living at home still with my parents and my brother, but whatever. So here is the keychain. So it is in the shape of Donald's butt. So yeah, here are the little details. You can see the little slices of citrus fruit. There's a star, there's his tail, little hat on top, so it looks like a little pastry keychain. So a little bit of the chain broke off, but it can still work. So I just took off the little broken piece and then connected it right here. So yeah, it's a super cute keychain. I'm probably not going to wear it on one of my bags because I don't want it to get damaged. I'm probably just going to display it for the time being. And then the last item in this box is this cool vacuum that I've been wanting to get. It was in a ping pong machine before, and that's always a hit or miss when you're actually playing it. So I'm going to just show the blue side, because the blue one is the one that I won. And then I ended up getting this prize because it ended up being in a setup where it was on a platform, and it was just like basically lift and then drop. Well, it wasn't this prize that you had to lift and drop. It was on this like prize trap, and it was attached to this long, let me demonstrate. It was attached to this rectangular piece, and then you had to lift up this piece, and then once this fell off the platform, then this prize fell through the chute, or kind of went like boop, like that, to symbolize that it fell through the chute. I'm not going to open this up. I might do a video to see how these items work, because I do have a couple of items that require batteries or to plug in for it to work. So yeah, so that's it for this part 1 of these 2-part series of the Toreba prizes that I just recently received. So I know this was pretty long, but I wanted to give you full details. If you have any more questions, make sure you comment down below. Out of all the prizes that I've won, let me know in the comments as well if you liked any of them, or what prizes you wish to get on Toreba, or prizes that you want to get on Toreba, or if you even play Toreba. So make sure that you comment down below. So if you like this video, make sure that you click the like button. Also make sure that you subscribe to my channels for more videos. Part 2 should be coming up after I finish filming this one and posting it, and then filming the other one and then posting it. And also make sure that you Again, follow me on my social media accounts. It's all going to be linked down in the description below. So thanks again for watching this very long video. I appreciate all of you, and bye!